Yo, good evening, gang. What is going on? What a day. Wow. Down, up, down. Wow. Craziness. Crazy, crazy day. All around good day. I'm not too concerned about this price. And here's a quick story that I didn't even realize. I'm up pretty big. I don't like discussing my numbers. I gave you guys an idea how many shares and calls I got and all that. But I had a friend of mine this afternoon. What I did, I looked at the charts. I seen what was going on. I didn't think much of the news yet. You know, this is 8 in the morning my time over here, Seattle. Blah blah blah. Go through the day. I'm so used to clicking on this and seeing the shorting, the blah blah blahs. You know, like we've all seen for 5+ months now, right? So this afternoon, my brother calls me and says, "Hey, did you sell any?" I said, "No, Jesus, no. I didn't even cross my mind, right?" He goes, "Wow, how much were you up? How much were you down?" I took a drop today from yesterday's gains, right? I'm not selling anything, doesn't really matter, but I took a drop of over 6 figures. That's a lot of freaking money. And just to show my conviction alone in AMC, that didn't even cross my mind. And I thought about that after that. And I'm like, if that was a normal trade, I would be staring at the screen. I would have sold long, just freaking out. It didn't cross my mind till this afternoon. That's just me. That's how strong my conviction is. I have not sold one share. I am not going to sell one share. We haven't squoze yet. I haven't exercised any options. I'm holding. But that was pretty mind blowing to me when I really sat back and thought about it because it didn't cross my mind till this afternoon when he said that. That's crazy. No, nobody else would do that. That's how convicted I am in this, and a lot of us are. So that was pretty wild. I thought about that. It's a lot of money. I don't care. It went back up when we rode back up to the $66 or whatever it was. Then it went right back down. Didn't even think about it until that phone call. Crazy, you guys, crazy. Okay, a lot to talk about. The one thing, Trey, he could not have done a better job with Adam Aaron. And then what I think a little bit more importantly is the Charles Payne interview. Did you guys see that? I'm sure you did. He could not have answered this kid's got a future, whether he might be take Chuck's spot here in a couple years. But that he could not have answered those questions any better. Just shout out to him. I mean, seriously, this is like a gift from the God for him to be, we can call him in charge or whatever, the OG ape, whatever we want to call him, but I can't say much about that kid. He is outstanding. He is so well spoken. 23 years of age. I could barely write my name down, but my God, what very good job, Trey. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's get into this. I got a few things to talk about. I'm not, again, obviously with the little story I just told, I'm not concerned about this price. I'm not doing nothing until we squeeze, and it hasn't happened yet. End of story, right? So I'm not too concerned. Big thing too, these banks, as I'm sure you guys have heard about, Jeffries and then one other bank, I'll get the name of it here for a second. I wrote it down. These guys are not going to allow, they're blocking short sellers from shorting GME, AMC, and MVIS. There was one other bank that was involved too, and I'll see if I can get the name. Doesn't really matter, I guess. But two of them, right here, GME, AMC, and MVIS, from being executed, the shorts, right? In addition to naked options effective immediately, we'll be blocking all short sellers in GME, AMC, and MVIS from being executed at Jeffries. So that's a pretty big deal. These banks, that's what they're in business to do, is lend out shares to short. They make money off of that. It's way too much of a risk for them to do that, so they are giving that up. So that is just pretty wild, right? Another thing, too, $12 billion AMC and GameStop short sellers have taken a $12 billion loss in 2021. And I bet the last 10 days, the majority of that 12 billion is that. Again, I've touched on it a few videos ago too. The difference that they were losing before, sure they were losing. These numbers are getting crazy out of hand the higher and higher and higher we go. I would like to get a breakdown. I'm going to try to do that maybe tomorrow to see in the last 10 days or so, ever since we really started running. But that's a lot of ducats. It's going to continue to go as the price gets higher, as we know, right? So crazy. Then, whistleblowers. I always like reporting on the whistleblowers. This is, I think, my fourth time I've done this, but there was a pair of them today. What I found interesting, too, is look at the wording. This is right off the SEC website. The wording here, SEC awards $3 million to joint whistleblowers, okay? The SEC today announced an award of $3 million to whistleblowers who launched the SEC's investigation and subsequent successful enforcement action involving an alleged securities law violation that impact retail investors. Wow, what do you think that is? I think we got some sort of an idea. But I'm telling you what, and I've said this before, you guys have known that I've said this, this thing is going to drag out, who knows if somebody's going to go to jail or whatever's going to happen here. I agree with what Lou's been saying. I'm sure a lot of you guys listen to him. We love Lou. This is kind of a planned event. I didn't really think about that till Lou started saying that, but it is. The government's not going to lose their ducats. They got all these rules going into place. Whistleblowers coming. I mean, it's just all adding up to this thing being a drawn-out process that's going to change the entire stock market. I truly believe that. I really, really do. What else do we got here? Look at this. Pit stop before the moon. Even Chucky knew. I wonder if Chucky wanted that on there. But that's pretty crazy. A sign right from above. A few other things here. This here, let's have some fun here with this, you guys. I almost rolled off my bed again laughing here this evening. I'm sure you guys have seen this, but look at this. If you didn't watch the whole interview with Adam Aaron, very good interview, by the way. I didn't touch on that. I loved it. I thought it was outstanding. He put all the share stuff into play, did a very good job, and obviously Trey did too. But look at this, you guys. If you have not seen this, prepare to laugh. What's even funnier than this comment and the picture, if you didn't catch the whole thing, I watched the whole thing. Adam bumped I don't know how he did it because he was sitting back in this chair. His camera fell forward, and look at this shot. Apparently he did it without any pants on, right, as we can see by the picture. But I'll tell you what, if you guys are ready to laugh, I'm going to put a link to this thing here. Beautiful Reddit post here. It's funnier than hell. These comments, if you start reading these comments, you are just going to roll dying laughing. Here's one here. That's how against shorts he is. Dedication. But I tell you what, there's 382 comments. I probably read through all of them. They are hilarious. Obviously, you can guess by the first comment on what it's about with the shorts, right? And then there's one other post with some great comments on here too, but this was a separate post on Reddit. There was no reason for Adam Aaron to adjust his camera. It was fine. Yet he did and showed us his half-naked, shortless legs. He totally purposely dropped the camera and aimed it down. This is the only way he can legally hint at naked shorting. I mean, my God, you guys, this is some good humor. This will get you going if you had a rough day here with the movement of the price. But I'm going to put these links in here if you guys haven't seen it. But it's hilarious. Very, very funny. Ortex data. Shares returned 11.3 million. Shares borrowed 9.57. The interest change, short interest change was minus 1.25. Okay, not a big deal there. 98.73 utilization. Shares on loan 138.82, a change of 4.74. Estimated short interest percentage of free float 17.89, change of 6.42. Okay, so we kind of know that. I did update it for you guys today. I always forget about that. Sorry, guys, but I did put it on the community tab. Okay, let's just take a quick look at these here. Fintel, 593 million, 102 million short volume, 17%. They've got a few more bullets here, 1.3. Let's see how this ends up tomorrow. I also forgot, too, the SSR will be on tomorrow, like that has ever mattered in the last 5 frickin' months, right? Rates up there, too. This jumped to 19-something% today, 18.35. So they got a few more bullets. Let's see how long these will last, see if they can get a couple more scragglers, like scraping up a couple extra ammo pieces out in the battlefield. This one here, too. Still, we have, as of now, the price that we ended at there, we have 231,000 calls in the money at $55. We got another 24,000, so on and so forth as we go up, reporting 1.3. I'm excited to see where we go tomorrow. Everything's looking bullish. If you guys have not checked out BAM, please get over there. I love that guy's BAM Investor. He's got those predictions. He's updating now on YouTube. Pretty cool stuff. I think that guy's a valuable asset, too. And it looks like he did get his, he had some hackers or whatever the hell was going on. I don't think people wanted him to get that information out, but now he's found YouTube. I'm a member with him. If you guys go to his website, you can do that there, too. But the guy's brilliant, and I truly think he's a game changer for AMC, too. Brilliant man, brilliant model he's got going there too. The old I Borrow desk, we got 900,000 reporting here. Who gives a rat's ass? We know all this, right? This one here, listen to this, you guys. Listen to Mr. O'Leary. This is frickin' A outstanding. CNBC, I think this was from today or yesterday, but listen to this real quick. It's about a minute.
The fundamentals. I thought that's the way we're supposed to buy and sell stocks.
Well, the first thing you have to do, and I've done this, I've joined the Reddit crowd. I ride with the herd. I have a Robinhood account. I'm all over this. I am looking at a plethora of communications, synchronized communications on this situation, unbelievably organized in a way I've never seen done before. So I'm watching, and I tell my own guys, do not short anything right now, because if you don't know where the herd's going next, you're behind the 8 ball. So they're changing the behavior of the institutional investor, and the companies are taking advantage of it. I see nothing wrong with this. This is the new world. And if you don't get on board, you're going to get caught in a wicked short squeeze. There must be hundreds of millions of dollars being lost right now by all of those hedge fund guys, whoever they were, that said AMC is going to zero as a result of the pandemic changing people's streaming behaviors and how they watch their content. Wrong-o. That's not what's happening here. This company has breathed new life into it by getting cash, taking advantage of a ridiculously priced stock. I'm not saying it's a buy or a sell. I'm just saying this is new and it's here to stay.
Well,
and it's changing behavior.
Well, Jim Stewart, I mean, forget the hedge fund guys for a minute.
That's so awesome. I love Mr. O'Leary. I loved him. I love him on Shark Tank. He has been ultra consistent in how he breaks down the whole Reddit thing. He's a true believer. He's not BSing, because every time he talks, he says the same thing over and over and over. He's kind of blown away by this, which is pretty damn impressive. And it is impressive. Give ourselves a hand, will you? Look at this. Rogue, the Legacy, tweeted this thing out here, too. Look at the AMC short squeeze score over on the old Fintel is a 99.92 out of 100. 7th out of 8,914. 99.92 out of 100. That looks pretty dang good. Thank you, Mr. Rogue. Get over there, follow him, too. That guy is an updating machine. He doesn't sleep. There's no way that man can sleep. He is around the clock, posting videos, posting DD. He's a robot, this man. Love him. Good work, sir. And then one last thing. Take a look at this. You want to see, this was today. Very good over on the old Reddit mobile. But take a look. Above, you have GME and you have AMC. I'm pretty sure you already know where this is going. But just take a quick gander at this. Today's action, too. That's so crazy. I'm used to that, you guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys are, because literally when I'm just on my phone, I use the stupid Robinhood. I don't have any shares in there. I like using it because it's quick. You know, you can whatever the hell, right? But for the last 5 months, I remember the first time I noticed it. I have AMC, GME, where I can kind of swipe to the left and right and compare the two. I remember there was times when you could not tell the difference in the lines that were drawn up on stupid Robinhood app. You'd swipe to the left, swipe to the right, and there was zero difference. And I have seen that for 5 months straight. So it's 100% true. It is crazy how both of these things, they go back, forth, up, down, sideways, they just keep, these hedge funds just keep blasting through those. You're going to pay, boys and girls. You're going to pay. That's it, you guys. Wanted to share some info there. I think we touched on everything. I tried to get some stuff nobody's talking about. We know what happened today with the stock. We know about Trey. Trey is going to be on somewhere tomorrow, too. Check his Twitter mobile. He's going to be on another damn show tomorrow, which is just outstanding. This thing's a monster, guys. I think we're going to blast off better tomorrow than we did today. We got massive support in the 40s. I think we're good to go. Okay, guys, love you. Like, comment. I'm going to get back to the comments that I did today. I've been busier in a one-arm paper hanger with poison ivy today, so I'll get back with those comments. And leave me a comment on this video. Let me know what you think of Trey's Adam Aaron interview tonight, or today, whatever the hell it was. Okay, I'm going to get some sleep. I got to get up here in a couple hours and watch this crazy line. All right, guys, love you. Thanks a ton. Like, comment. That's all I'll ask. Bye-bye.